guys, darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess with Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning for another weekly, thank you for rejoining me for another one of these readings. And to those of my who are my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. I am forever grateful to each and every one of you. I want to mention that I have my first Capella class. People usually call them master classes, but I wanted to do something different and call it a Capella class on reintegrating the divine feminine. I have 3 different sessions for those. If you want more information, you can stick around to the end of the reading, or you can check out the description box below on more information about what that entails and how to book it and the dates and times and things like that. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me or a coaching session, that information is in the description box below. All right. I wish you guys a wonderful, beautiful, motivational, inspiring week, and I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you today? I hope all is well with you. Things are going swimmingly. I also wish you a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend ahead. I send you many blessings and much, much love, as I always do. All right, Scorpio, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, and what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about, to help you align yourself with and attract the wonderful miracles and blessings God has waiting for you. Stick around to the end so you can see what other guidance Spirit has for you, what the new moon in Pisces is bringing you, and we're going to see what's going on with your love situation. All right, and remember, time is fluid. Even though I say this week, it's really a timeless reading. I also highly recommend you watch your moon, rising, Venus, and north node signs so you can get a better, oh boy, picture as to what is coming towards you at this time and how to best navigate it. I forgot to light my incense, so let me do that as I pick up these cards. One flew out the last second. Reparenting yourself. Did you guys get this at one point? Honestly, guys, I can never really remember as I do a bunch of readings. All right. Divine Feminine, reparenting yourself. Okay, Scorpio. So, this is about you guys reintegrating the divine feminine. And it's funny because I'm having my last class on how to do this on February 27th, which I highly would recommend. You learn a lot in that class. It's a very empowering class. So for what's going on this week, okay, Scorpio, it's really understanding what the true divine feminine is. That the divine feminine doesn't control things, doesn't allow the divine masculine to take control of her. She is not an option, and I'm saying she because there's a woman here, but we all have these energies within us, okay? Keep that in mind. We both are comprised of feminine and masculine energies, but some of you are being asked to embody the feminine energy more. And, you know, the feminine does things in an organic way, all right? Goes with the flow. Trust the intuition wholeheartedly. And I think for some of you Scorpios, some of you have a little bit still, it's like you still have a hard time trusting the intuition. And that's okay, guys, especially if you are a male. You guys aren't necessarily taught to trust your intuition, let alone be in tune with your feminine side. But that's part of you. So that's silly that the society would tell you not to do that. And it makes you less of a man or it makes you weak. That is so false. You have to embody that because that is part of who you are. Okay? And for the women who are here, tap more into this. Don't overstep your boundaries with trying to take the lead in everything when that is truly the divine masculine role. That is part of the divine order. All right? You learn to receive. A lot of you are here to start learning more about receiving instead of giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. All right? And not taking enough. That's a lack of balance there. So And remember, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. But you have to be honest with yourself, because dishonesty is not going to bring about harmonious, successful anything. All right. So you're being asked to really embody that true feminine within you. Okay. And to not be afraid of that, because that is who you are. This also talks about your sensual side. All right. Be in touch with that too. This is Venus incarnate with this divine feminine energy, right? Aphrodite. You know, having understanding the true beauty about yourself. This is you being abundant, but being abundant in all areas of life, just not abundance about money, because it's not just about money. All right, you can have all the money in the world and you can be miserable. I think I might have told you guys a story about that guy with the Lamborghini a while ago, but I won't get into that because I don't want to repeat myself if I did. Okay, so really start tapping into the beauty of yourself. Also seeing the beauty in nature and how things grow and how nature works. All right, because everything works in divine timing. Everything follows an order. Right? It's nature's timing. All right. We are on soul time, not human time. And this is what the divine feminine understands. She understands that things take time to grow, to evolve. She understands that she is responsible for her happiness, her well being, her abundance, right? It's all on her. She put in a lot of work here to get to that throne to rule an empire. She didn't just have that plop into her lap. She did that by specifically doing the inner work and facing her demons and her shadows, right? It's like the death card. You know, I'm going to face my fears, and I'm really, some of you might have a fear of being more feminine or embracing your feminine side. Don't be fearful of that. That's who you are. And if someone's going to make fun of you of that, if someone's going to chastise you for that, they should not be in your circle of friends. They should not be in your energetic space, period. Because those people are low vibrational, and they're going to, I need to fix my camera because there we go. There's something that they need to fix. They probably need to embody more of their feminine side. All right. And this ties into reparenting yourself too, right? I think you guys might have gotten this card before, where whatever you were taught in the past, whatever you grew up with, again, that doesn't determine who you are, and it doesn't dictate your future either, Scorpio. This is about you starting to understand, you know what I was taught is really not what feels right in my heart. What I saw does not really coincide or does not resonate with me, with what my higher self says or what my heart says. And for some of you, this has to do with being more in tune with your feminine side, okay? That's why I was talking about, for some of you, especially for those of you who are male, because I know there are males who watch these, there's nothing wrong with this, okay? It's just unfortunate that society has said stuff like that with males, and I already talked about that. You guys, if you're a male watching this, you already know about this. Again, people who are going to insult you or ridicule you because of that, they cannot embody that. So what do? They project their inner wounds on other people. It's like that with everything, guys. Our relationships reflect our inner wounds, okay? So don't worry about those people. You have to start understanding that you can bring about this abundance and bring about your heart's desires however you want to live if you fully embody this and you balance this out with the divine masculine. Now, the divine feminine is in such a high power. She's vibrating at the violet flame frequency, which is the frequency of unconditional love, which is the highest frequency of all. That attracts incredible things, which also means that when she is in this state, she attracts the divine masculine. All right. So it's time for you to start understanding, Scorpio. Some of you have been so conditioned that the roles have gotten jumbled based on what you saw as a child with your own parents' relationship or what you saw in society or all of the above. Okay. Maybe some of you grew up with a single mother and the mother did everything, right? The mother's fulfilling both the masculine and feminine roles. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. But that is not what how God intended for us to live. We were not meant to live on an island alone. We were not meant to be both of those energies. We do have it within, but we embody more of one than the other. And for some of you, this is about understanding that you don't have to do it all. You don't have to control everything. It doesn't have to be your way or the highway, or it's like, I'm going to look bad if I don't do all these things, especially if you are a single parent. Like for me, I had to learn this, and I had to understand that I had to take care of myself because I knew my worth and my value. That if I didn't take care of myself properly, I wasn't going to be able to take care of my son, my cat, the household, because I am head of household. I'm all these things, right? I'm the provider too and the protector, but that's not my role as a divine feminine. That is the role of the divine masculine. So until that time comes, I'm going to continue doing what God wants me to do until God brings me my divine masculine, and then I can fully fulfill my role as the true divine feminine. Christ is what I call it. All right. So some people have to let go of these conditional norms, these archetypes, and start realizing that the divine masculine ultimately is the ultimate provider, protector, and divine feminine is the sustainer, the nurturer, and the caretaker. That is part of the divine order. So Spirit is asking you guys to really look within and say, you know what, at these roles or whatever went on in your past, your childhood, it does not sit well with me. Okay. Whatever your parents said to you, you can't amount to this, you can't do this, or you have to do this profession, you have to do that, you have to marry this person, you have to marry into this family, you have to have this job to be successful. This is what success is. You know, that's the law of man. It's not the law of God. We are supposed to be following the law of God, not the law of man, because look where the law of man has gotten most of us. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but we all know kind of where the world is right now. Are we living in harmony and peace with each other? It doesn't seem that way to me, but we can achieve that when we're following this guidance, or we're understanding, you know, that we have the ability to track abundance by being in a high vibrational state to attract it. We can have that material wealth. We can have that blissful life and be full of vitality and vibrancy and having all these beautiful things in our lives if we align ourselves with that. Okay? Because right now, with what the world has been telling us to do with all of these things, this is how you're successful. This is the degree you need to get. This is the job you need to have. How many people are really happy? If that was really the norm, Scorpio, we would be in a much better place, would we not? We really would be, but we're not. Okay? So the bottom of the deck is the sacred woman. All right. This is understanding the true power within you. With that, the divine feminine understands that she is sacred. All right. And again, this goes for both males and females. She is not treated like an option. She knows she's not an option. She knows that she has the power within her to create the life that she wants. She doesn't allow anyone, let alone any male, any female, nobody to control her. She knows her power. She knows her place too. But she doesn't come after people, chopping people's heads off like the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And don't mind my son. I don't know if I said that already. He's gaming. He knows I'm reading, but it is what it is. I have to get these readings out tomorrow. So this is really understanding, you know, she knows when to say no. She knows when she's had enough and she speaks her piece. Okay. She understands that divine within herself, but she also sees the divine in other people. Okay. Yet she doesn't allow herself to be controlled. She doesn't allow herself to be told what to do, how to dress, how to act, what job to have, that type of thing. Okay. Both men and women have this sacredness within them. Why? Because they are divine within, right? We are all children of God. We all have that divinity within us. This is really understanding that you have to value yourself if you want others to value you. If you want to be respected, you have to respect yourself first. This is understanding that true power within you. All right. This goes hand in hand with the divine feminine energies here. Okay. So let's go see what the tarot has to say, what you need to focus on. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for highest good. What does Scorpio need to focus on, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's the King of Swords. All right. Okay, Scorpio. This is about really seeking your path of truth. Understanding the truth in a lot of things, because some of you are starting to realize that the truths about what happened in your past, in your childhood, it's like they're coming to light, or some of you are starting to question it more and saying, you know what, I'm starting to see the truth in everything here. This is also gaining a lot of wisdom from your life's experiences, again with the reparenting yourself and saying, you know what, I can be something different. I can be who I want to be. I don't have to listen to what my parents said. I don't have to listen to what society says about what success is, what power is, what control is, or something like that. You could have dealt with a masculine figure, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a father figure who was very controlling, very authoritarian, perhaps. Someone who might have been addicted to power, and maybe some of you have acquired that just because of what you saw, okay? And this is no judgment on your father, if you had a father like this, or even a mother who was very, very masculine. Maybe you saw this growing up and you started to realize that not everything has to be where if I have all the power and control that I'm going to live a vibrant life, that I'm going to be successful, that type of thing. Maybe that's for some of you what you're starting to realize, or what you need to start realizing. You may have dealt with a father or some sort of male figure here, a masculine figure, let's just put it that way, who is very logical, very strategic, someone who is very rigid and stoic, and was you may have picked that up and as you grew older, and you're encouraged, if you're not already realizing this, Scorpio, to see that you need to tap more into your divine feminine side here, because this is strong masculine energy right here. Some of you also, because you may be embodying these energies of being overly logical and trying to find a way where it's like you have to follow a set of rules, or you have to do things in a some sort of routine or some sort of standard or something. Again, doing things that everybody else has done. Whatever you see on the internet, communication on the internet, whatever you were taught, right? Because swords are about teaching and lessons and life experiences. So this is about you getting away from putting too much of that masculine energy and balancing it more with the feminine, with creation, going with the flow and listening to your intuition, and having God tell you what is your truth, having God tell you what you should be doing to be successful, to fulfill your destiny. Okay. This could also be about, I think I said this already, gaining wisdom from your life's experiences. The king knows that he has to go through a lot of things. Why? Because he's here to grow, learn, and evolve. So some of you should probably start analyzing things that have happened in your life and to see some sort of commonality or pattern and have this aha moment and say, oh, you know what? I can learn from this, or this is actually not what my path of truth is. This is my path of truth. This is the career I should have. This is the type of life I should be living, and this is how I'm going to get there. Okay. There may be something here about being aspiring to be a teacher of some sort, an analyst, a journalist, a lawyer, something like that. And again, this is only for some of you, not for all of you. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. So really start understanding, Scorpio, that whatever you've gone through in life has led you up to now, and that it's preparing you for something greater. It's preparing you for what your actual path is this lifetime. And Some of you really need to start communicating more with honesty and integrity to others, but being in your place of power, right? Sacred woman and divine feminine. Use discernment. Communicate clearly what it is that you want, not only to your guides, your ancestors, but to people around you. And to not get so overly emotional about it, right? Have a head heart balance. That's what the King of Swords has. When you speak your mind, when you speak your truth, Scorpio, about all these things, come from a place of love, as difficult as that might be for you. But that truth has to come out. It has to be spoken, again, because you have to follow your path of truth. Whatever God tells you that truth is, that is your truth. And again, some of you have been influenced by a very rigid father who seemed to have no emotions, but that could be, and this could be why some of you might be this too, Scorpio. But again, if there's just a father here or some sort of male figure or some highly masculine energy here, it's because that maybe this was passed down from them, or there's some underlying issue here with why they were that way, and that's why it's affecting you. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. Start aligning your mind, body, and soul so that they can work in tandem together so you can get those creative juices flowing and start doing what you love. All right? Again, with the creation, that's what the divine feminine energy is here for. It's like some of you need to you have a plan. It's like, be strategic about it. Make a plan, but take action on it. And if there's a plan, if there's something that you're very creative with, there's some talent that you have. Maybe somebody here has an excellent talent for writing or something like that, or drawing or whatever this is, or teaching. Do more of that, Scorpio. Whatever this might be, make a plan, take action, and again, start building for yourself. When you start focusing so much on your dharma, what your life's purpose is, you start to realize it's like bringing out that inner child within you. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what makes me feel free, what makes me feel liberated, what makes me feel truly blissful and happy. I love doing this. Maybe you need to bring some sort of that childlike energy here and get back into that creative nature. Again, with the energy of divine feminine, she creates things. She loves to create things, and she bursts things, and whatever what she does, it's all for the greater good of humanity. Whatever she creates, other people actually benefit from it, no matter how big it is, no matter how small it is. All right. So some of you really need to start making a plan here, thinking strategically about this, but not putting too much logic into it. It's a combination. Don't mind my son. It's a combination. Don't worry, he's fine. Of logic and heart here. Again, the head heart balance. Start doing what you love here. Watch how your vibration's going to go up and how things are going to change when you really start doing what you love, Scorpio. Let's see what you need to avoid for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Scorpio need to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. This is actually the last week I am utilizing this theme for my readings. I'm going to have a St. Patrick's theme for my March reading, so I'm excited about that. I'm a Gemini, so Gemini sun. I like variety. I need to be intellectually stimulated, and I can't stick with the same thing, depending on what it is, for too long. But I like to be creative, and I like to change it up. I give it. So I don't know why I'm talking about that, but I was just remembering, oh my gosh, that this is the last week that I'm utilizing the St. Valentine's Day theme. We have Seven of Wands. Some of you are being defensive. It's like you're putting up these barriers. It's like you're blocking yourself. You're resisting change, or you're resisting tapping into those creative energies so that for you to really flourish and become more abundant. Again, it might be stemming from what you were taught as a child, all right? Step out of your comfort zone here. Start really putting those walls down, especially if you're blocking your own abundance here. Capricorn, my bad. Scorpio, there must be a reason why I said Capricorn. Is there a Capricorn energy in here? Well, this is Earth energy. There's Sagittarius here too. All right. You got to put your walls down. You got to stop fighting this off, Scorpio. And it may take you guys some more readings, because there's some serious social conditioning based on what your parents taught you. It could very well be what a father. For some of you, it is a father here. And it doesn't have to be an air sign, but for some of you, it is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? You may have had a father who was overly masculine, who barely ever showed their feminine side, period. And they have taught you a certain way. And now it's kind of like you have this fear a little bit of resisting change. You have a little bit of fear where you're fighting this off. But Scorpio, you can't fight this off any longer. You have to really let your divine feminine flourish. Let it go. Because again, if you see that your life isn't really changing for the better, and you're not attracting these things that you're hoping to attract, it's because of your energies, because you were resisting, tapping into that. You keep fighting it and fighting it and fighting it when it's impossible to fight off, because you're going to be in this never-ending battle here with your internal self, and you're going to be blocking your abundance. You're going to be blocking in the true love that can come in for you. You're going to be blocking in even material wealth, guys, because if whatever it is that you are great at, and I know I get this a lot for you, Scorpio, where you guys are incredibly talented, that talent is going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you material wealth. You have to stop listening to the outside world, which is what this card also talks about, thinking that that is the way that has to be done. This is what success is. This is what you are supposed to be doing. Again, do you find, is every single person that you know doing that? Are they truly happy? Are they truly blissful? Really? I don't think so. I know some people in my own life, they pretend that they are, and they really aren't. They are caught up in the 3D world. So let go of that, all right? You have to stop putting up those walls and stop resisting. See, there's something about money here. You guys are afraid that whatever it is that you're tapping into, whatever you want to do for your life's purpose, that it's not going to bring financial stability. There is a lack mindset here. You have to release that lack mindset, because lack attracts lack. When you are doubting yourself, when you are having this pity party, like, well, if nothing ever goes right for me, I can't do this, I'm always going to be broke, blah, 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 you're self-sabotaging, Scorpio. That is low vibrational. That is not in alignment with the energy of the divine feminine here. She rules an empire. You cannot be in these energies, Scorpio. If you want to rule an empire, you can't. You guys are smart. This is low vibrational. This does not attract abundance. It attracts more lack of abundance. And you doubting yourself and being woe is me and having that lack of confidence, thinking that there's no way out here, that's not the way to think. Because you have help, and a lot of you have to go to the higher realms to ask for that help. Your angels, your ancestors, they're here to guide you, to help you tap more into your divine feminine. Or maybe people or God is leading you to other human beings that can help you reintegrate this divine feminine energy in your life, or help you to understand how to tap into more your creative side. There's nothing wrong with getting help either, Scorpio, because I'm getting for some of you, you have a hard thing with asking for help. There's a sense of pride there, and this is not judgment, okay? Because a lot of us have gotten into that. Because sometimes when we ask for help, it's a sign of weakness, especially if you're asking for monetary help here. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you know people are going to be able to help you if there's a financial hardship here. But I think this is more of you lacking in self and lacking in your abilities, right? You really don't think you have what it takes. Okay. Get out of this mindset. Let go of this mindset. If you keep getting rejected from a job or for some position, that's because it's not part of your highest good, Scorpio. Anything that doesn't work out for us is because it's not meant for us. It's not part of our destiny. And the better we understand that, the better we are able to grow and the better we are able to accept the things that don't work out, knowing that they were never meant for us in the first place, because there's always something better. Okay. But for others of you, this has to do with something with finances here. It's like you're thinking, I want to get out of this financial rut, if that's for some of you, for all of you. But you have this creative idea, all right? Again, put that plan into action. Do something with it. Start creating. You're going to be fine. But if you're thinking that you don't have the ability, you're not good enough, because this is a not good enough card. You are more than enough, Scorpio. You have everything that you need to create the life that you want. You are the magician. And with temperance here, again, with the patience, you got to go with the flow. That's the energy of divine feminine. That's why some of you have to learn to embody these energies. It's soul time, not human time. Divine timing is right here. Okay. Some of you, there's an imbalance emotionally, right? There's an imbalance between the masculine and the feminine energies. You have to balance that out. Yeah, see, because some of you, there's something where you're too masculine, where this resistance, the divine feminine doesn't resist anything. She allows things to happen, and she allows herself to receive. There's masculine energy here, or this energy of, material things with money, right? But it's like going the logistics, or putting logic into how you make money, or following what everyone else has taught you with regards to how to make money, or how to be successful, or how to be wealthy. But you're starting to realize that there's something within you. It's like, I really want to do this, but then is it really going to bring me the financial abundance here? And it will, but you guys resisting is not going to help you. And with these energies here, again, with the temperance card, you have to learn how to go with the flow and just understand that everything has an order to it, a divine order. It's the natural state of things. This ties into what I talked about, doing things in an inorganic way. This is you going with the flow, doing things in an inorganic way. All right. Lack of patience is not going to help you. Some of you don't feel at peace with yourself. Why? Because there's too much masculine energies. It's like it's going it's too high on the meter. That's why the feminine energy is here. You need to balance your masculine with the feminine energies. I just can't say anything else other than that. And then we have another major arcana with the magician. See, I talked about your thoughts create your reality. Whatever this planet is that you might have here, Scorpio, take inspired action and work your magic. Do something with it. You have what it takes. You have what it needs to bring this idea into reality here, to birth it into the world. Stop doubting yourself. I don't know why you would doubt yourself so much, because of what other people say, or there's no way you're going to be doing that. You won't be successful. Look at what everybody else did. Look at all the experience they have. Look at all the accolades they have and the certifications. Why are you comparing, Scorpio? That's for somebody here. Somebody needs to hear that. Why are you comparing when you are already the magician within? That God gave you this talent, this magic, this creative gift to birth it to the world so that the world can benefit from it. Don't compare yourself to how others got to where they are, if they have similar skill sets to you, or similar talents. It's you and you alone. There is nobody else like you, Scorpio. So start going out there and start making that magic, because you have that ability. All right. You have that ability. Go work your magic. You have to see the magic in the world, in you, in others. Okay? Your thoughts do become things. You have to really start establishing more of a clear vision of what you want. Again, your thoughts create your reality. And if your thoughts are negative, if they're low vibrational, if your thoughts are so much logic and strategic, like I have to do it this way and this way alone, that's control. That's not going with the flow. Come up with a plan. Say, you know what, let me try this out and then let's see what works. When you go with the flow, when you're going through your plan, then you can tweak it as you're going along. And then you're saying, oh, well, actually, this works better than this. It's what happened to me, even with doing tarot, guys. Like the way that I read, and I know a lot of people say I'm a very different reader, and people are like, you're not even a tarot reader, you're more of a spiritual advisor, but that's what my gift is. That's what my purpose is. But I do things very differently to help to others to relate more, especially with my own experiences, but to help them to really do the work and understand what it is they need to release, what they need to focus on. That's why I do readings this way. And I might change up on how I'm going to be doing these readings too. I have to meditate on this instead of focus and avoid here. But again, it might be changing for March, but you know, my channeling is still going to be similar. Just what the how or what we're going to be looking at might be different. So that might be heads up. That is a heads up for some of you, or for all of you watching this. All right. But you are the magician here. This is about communication too. Some of you really have to start, you know, telling people no, or communicating, you know what? I mean, this is my truth. This is my path. This is the route that I want to take, because this is for me. All right. I have what I need. God gave us the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords since inception, or since the day we were born. God gave us all these tools. It's just as we got older, nobody told us how to use these, right? That's part of the reparenting yourself. You already have everything you need to do this, Scorpio. You are ready. You have to stop thinking that you are not. You have to stop thinking, oh, I need a few more certificates. I need a few more classes. I need a few more years. I will do this when I'm done with this, when I get a better job, when I have more money, when I whatever. Nope. You're ready now, Scorpio. With whatever this is, you are ready now. Because again, God gave the abilities to you from the day you were born. Start using them. Let's see what your guidance is for the week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Scorpio for this week? Okay. We have a few guidance cards. We have Amethyst. Look at that. Look. Trust your intuition. You see? Epidote. Go deeper. That's your energy, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're like the ones who go really down into the depths. Chrysocolla. Start fresh. And Bloodstone. Get up and get moving. You see? Oh my God. It's pretty much everything I was saying, you guys. Look at the bottom of the deck. It's Sodalite. Speak your truth. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up, nor can you underestimate my abilities. See? See the confidence in that? Why? Because God is speaking through me. That's why I'm so confident in my abilities, because this is coming from God, not from me. Bloodstone, get up and get moving, Scorpio. Movement is momentum. It is a life force crucial to maintaining a healthy mind, body. and soul. In addition to just feeling better when we are physically active, our mind is clearer, our mood is brighter, and our spirit is energized. Even on days when it seems hard, stand up and get your blood pumping. You might be surprised at how quickly movement can recharge you. Set specific goals to better serve the needs of your physical body and stay motivated to achieve them. Once you take the first step, kinetic energy will kick in and soon you'll be off and running. Where does movement and activity place in the list of your priorities? What is getting in the way of being active? How can you incorporate movement into your daily life? Your affirmation is joyous movement energizes me. Today, do one thing that gets your blood pumping. If there's a song here that really makes you go crazy and stuff, start listening to that, especially if you're working your Dharma, you're doing something creative. Put that music on. It's really going to boost your creative energies, okay? I know I've done that, and I actually need to do more of that now that I'm reading this. Let's see, Chrysicola. It's time to start fresh. Close the door behind you so you can move forward and open a new one. Every day is a blank canvas, an opportunity to boldly go after the things in life you want and leave behind anything you don't. You do not need to settle for the status quo or accept what already is. You see, the status quo. You have the power to change your life and do things differently every day. It's time to live by and out with the old, in with the new and beautiful mentality. What areas of your life are calling for a fresh start? What can you say goodbye to, and what can you welcome into your life? Your affirmation is, I welcome the opportunities each new day brings. Today, tidy or redecorate a space. Welcome new life by adding fresh flowers or potted plants. Some of you might need to redecorate your whole house or your room or something like that. Epidote, I think that's how you pronounce it. Go deeper. You are ready to heal on a deeper level. Peel back the layers around your heart by letting your guard down. Stop resisting with the Seven of Wands. And opening up yourself to being vulnerable. Begin to address any emotional wounds so you can repair your heart and renew your spirit, leaving you open to pursuing healthier relationships. You are strong enough to shatter all the barriers that have been holding you back from forming deeper connections with the people in your life. It takes bravery to dive deep, but once you do, you can unlock a more meaningful existence. Are you holding yourself back from creating deeper relationships? Do you allow yourself to be vulnerable? What can you do differently to open up to those around you? Your affirmation is, I open my heart to loving connections. Today, take the time to have a deeper conversation with someone. And amethyst. Trust your intuition. Intuition can speak louder than words. Ultimately, all the answers lie within you. Know that you can trust yourself. Similar to a gut instinct, your intuition allows you to connect with your inner knowing. You understand yourself better than anyone else does. Intellect and logic are useful, but sometimes overthinking or overanalyzing can hold us back. See the King of Swords? Tap into your inner wisdom and acknowledge what your intuitive self is telling you. Don't let outside voices talk you out of doing what you know is best for you. Your inner voice speaks for itself. When confronting a problem, do you most often follow what others tell you, what your head tells you, or what your intuition tells you? Looking back, were there times when you wish you would have listened more to your gut instinct? Your affirmation is, I trust my intuition. Today, make a decision without using your conscious reasoning, and can be something as simple as ordering food. Simply allow your inner wisdom to decide. And then we have Sodalite. Speak your truth, as I was talking about. All right. You have something to say, Scorpio. You have a powerful voice. Speak up. Allow your words to flow from your heart, ensuring that your communication is authentic to how you feel. Although it can be much easier to let certain things go unsaid, it's important to have those difficult, even sometimes awkward conversations to express yourself and ask for what you really need. Articulating your thoughts and feelings to others allows them to understand and honor your truth. Through your clear, confident communication, others can hear what your heart is really saying. When do you need to speak up for yourself? Where are you not being honest with yourself and others? How would it feel to speak your truth? Your affirmation is, I communicate clearly and others listen to my truth. Today, speak from your heart instead of your head. All right. Let's see what this the new moon in Pisces is bringing you. This occurs on March 2nd. Let's see what's going on. What is this new moon in Pisces bringing Scorpio, spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Whoa. Okay. It's a lot. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. There you are. Reveal what needs to be seen. Okay. Speak up. Somebody, you guys need to say something. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Taurus. Release control. See? Oh, wow. New moon in Pisces. Oh, my gosh, guys. You got the new moon in Pisces card. This moon is really going to help you tap into more of your spiritual side and your imagination and your intuition, attuned to the divine. First quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. Another Pisces card, first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. It's a beautiful card right here. And get up and get moving. Go wild, Scorpio. Full moon in Leo. Look. Brave, bold, go shine your light. Go crazy. So I was talking about that music, that song. There's a song that you guys go nuts over. Listen to that more. All right. Last quarter moon in Pisces. Did we have that? We have new moon in Pisces. First quarter moon. First quarter moon. Okay, hold on, guys. There's a last quarter moon in Scorpio. Let me read that first. It's this one. Reveal what needs to be seen. There are some things that people just don't like to talk about. Drawing this card suggests there's an issue or situation in your life right now that might not be easy to air. Or perhaps you feel that you shouldn't air it. That's fine. Now is the time for you to reveal only what you want to be seen. Don't feel the need to discuss everything with everyone. Some matters require discretion. The less codependent you are, the better chance you have of getting what you want. There are two forces at play and neither wants to budge. Strong is good, stubborn is a problem. When you no longer feel the need to tell everyone what you're manifesting, you're ready to start manifesting. Your affirmation is, I know that dramas now are healing crises. Okay? There's that card. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Oops, it's back here. Here we go. Believe in your good luck. Whatever's going on in your life, you need to take care of the small stuff and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or a judgment lapse. Avoid telling everyone your opinion until you're sure you know what's exactly going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on your way to your goal and don't take too many risks. Believe in your own good luck, but don't be arrogant about it. Think an important decision through very carefully before taking action. Your challenge when this card comes up is to dream, but be prepared to put in the hard work required to make your dreams real. Make peace between the part of you that needs everything to make sense and the part that wants to throw caution to the wind. All right. Next, we have first quarter moon in Taurus. Release, control, Scorpio. What in your life are you trying just a bit too hard to do? What are you absolutely stuck on to the point where you won't even entertain other ideas? You need to release your grip on life. Whatever you want, release it to the universe and trust that the universe will come back to you with whatever is for your highest good. If you're feeling possessive about someone or something, your challenge now is to live and let live. In a financial situation, self-worth is the key. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. This card brings in a steadfast energy, but it's clashing with another energy that wants to be free. Seed control for best results. Really realize that even though you can manifest your life to a great extent, you can't control everything all of the time. Karma comes into play, as do your deep down beliefs about yourself. New moon in Pisces. That's awesome. You got the new moon in Pisces card for the new moon in Pisces. Attuned to the divine. You have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self, so practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to spirituality, contacting other realms, taking some time out, or dealing with a fear. The more you can believe that all is well, the more all will be well for you. Your affirmation with this card is, my conscious dreams create my reality. Magician card. First quarter moon in Capricorn. You guys got a lot of guidance today. A lot of guidance. Are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get to where you want to go? Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all the joy out of it. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be your most charming self. It's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have that stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes. Butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get into the right mindset for manifesting by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. Then we have the first quarter moon in Pisces. And we are in Pisces season, so this makes sense. You got 2 out of the 4 Pisces cards. Are you putting on a good front, acting like you're bright and breezy but hiding your real feelings? Rather than acting as though everything is fine, if you're worried about certain issues, it's best to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else involved in the situation. If you deny your feelings, you'll go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. And as admirable as it is to live a cheerful and happy-go-lucky life, this card suggests you need to make sure you're not ignoring your emotions. You're being asked to feel all your feelings. Making light of your emotions now isn't recommended. Remember, we create with our emotions. And then the full moon in Leo, where you need to go wild, all right? There are times when your best bet is manifesting in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and see how they fall. As tempting as it might be to try to control the situation, you'll be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. You'll get an answer to your questions soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people. Find a balance between having a great time and attending to the people who need you. Worrying about something or someone triggers the law of attraction as much as positive thoughts. So focus on the positive. Your affirmation is, I live in the present and release all past pain. Oh, goodness. All right, we have all those cards there, and now we're going to see what's going on with your love stuff. What's going on with Scorpio's love situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians. I just saw the weight card. I just saw the weight card again. See, look what it says. Emotions are a natural, necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Let's see. There's some love situation that you're still bittered over. Scorpio, you have to release that if you want a higher form of love to come in. You have to let that go. Let's see. What guidance do we have for your love? And that card, of course, wants to fly off the altar. Okay. Is this what I think it is? Yeah. You guys got the twin flame card. Your passion ignites. Oh, Scorpio. Soulmate at the bottom of the deck. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Oh, wow, Scorpio. Look what's after the soulmate card, the card that I just read to you guys. See? Top. If you could be anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. See, that's why trusting your intuition. It's not in your head. All right? Look at that. Some of you guys are in this. It's that prior soulmate thing, like the mirror one, the one that really, really teaches you a lot of stuff. If you're doubting that you were in one of those connections, guys, there's your confirmation right there. Okay. It is a challenging connection because I am in one, and I've been in union with self for a while. So just know that when you understand the true meaning of why you're in this type of connection, you're going to be very, very, very grateful for it. I guarantee that. But you got to put in the work, and you have to see things for what they are and just go with the flow. Okay. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session with me, check out the description box below. Head on over to capellawellness.com and check out the service suite. If you want to check out the website for the light counterpart readings, the twin flame readings, I do coach other twins. Most of my clients are twins, or some of them are starting to find out that they are divine counterparts. I do help with those. I do have specific readings for those types of connections. They are underneath the light counterpart readings section of my website. If you are interested, I can do a live coaching session with you to talk about your journey, to give you additional guidance. Take my divine feminine class, the reintegrating divine feminine class, to help you embody these energies, to help you navigate these energies, and assist you with this reading. Again, information on that is in the description box below. You have any other questions about my journey, me, this reading, anything else you would like to know, feel free to reach out. Don't be a stranger. Don't be shy. I don't bite. I may occasionally nibble, but I don't bite. I am really passionate about what I do, if you can't tell that already, okay? So email me. It's in the description. The website, capellawellness.com. There are plenty of other ways to get in contact with me, okay? All right, Scorpio, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.